Brittany's Trees is a non-for-profit charity event that we do every year, Thanksgiving weekend, to honor the memory of Brittany Valene and to celebrate the Christmas holiday in a very unique way. What we do basically is sell Christmas trees, what we call Brittany's Trees, and we set them up. They're 6 foot, either Scotch pine or Colorado blue spruce, and they're 6 feet. We set them up in neighbors' front yards. We decorate them with 3 sets of white lights. And when we sell them for whatever amount it may be, $60 or $70, all the profit goes to the SADS Foundation, which is trying to find the support and help families that are going through this a unique situation that affects children and young adults. Brittany's Trees started in 2005 in November. That was the first Thanksgiving that my next door neighbor, Brittany, who was 8 years old, that she had passed away in February. And what the neighbors wanted to do is start something that was very unique to honor the memory of Brittany. It was just such a challenge for not only for Tony and Mary, the family, the Valene family, but also for the neighbors to lose such a young person in the community, and particularly in our block, and particularly my next door neighbor. And so we started in 2005. We set up Christmas trees in all the neighbors' front yards on our street on Matthew Lane and Carroll Stream, which is basically 22 trees. And so my action and call to anybody that is interested in starting up something like this similar throughout the country, it's easy to do. Our first year we did it, it was 22 homes, meaning 22 trees, and we only had 3 people. It was myself, it was Tony Valene, Brittany's dad, and it was a neighbor of ours, Dan Bird, and it was just the 3 of us that did it. So this is our 18th year of doing it, and it's just such a joyful experience every time that we do this. We started in 2005, and we only started with 22 trees just on our first block. And every year it has exponentially grown. It doubled to our second year, where we did like 60, and then we did it the third year, 120, and then different towns started coming into the mix. And this year, what we're doing in the Chicagoland area is that we now will be setting up trees in 40 different towns in the Chicagoland area, and we will be selling 2,100 trees. Now, we could be selling more than that, but we can only sell as many volunteers as that we have. And so we're very blessed right now for our event in Carroll Stream to have about 250 plus dedicated, loyal, wonderful, fun-loving volunteers that help make this event happen. And it couldn't be done without those people that are wonderful people that are showing up. Okay, so if you are looking to start this up in your neighborhood, I know that you're going to be very excited about it. You think that when you see the pictures, it looks really cool. The streets lined up at nighttime during the wintertime with all the different trees with the white lights. It just looks absolutely beautiful. It may be daunting, but don't be afraid, because what we did in 2005 is that we did 22 trees and we did it with 3 people. What we did originally is that we went to Home Depot, and you could do this too. You could go to Home Depot. You're going to get 3 of these. These are just 3 sets of 100 lights that you're going to put onto the tree. And obviously you need to get a tree. So you're going to have to get your tree from Home Depot. Try to get a 6-foot Scotch pine. The price may be roughly 25 or 30 bucks, but you could get it there. That's where we started. You have to get these lights. Like I mentioned, 3 of them. These are roughly maybe $2.50. Now you're going to ask, how do you put the tree? How does it stand up straight on the front porch or on the front yard? Well, you have a post that it's a 6-foot post, which we call a T-post, is that you're going to set this into the ground, and you're going to have to get a pounder then to pound it in. And this is the pounder that we also get from Home Depot that we use to, pound the stake into the ground. And it's just really very simple. Your first 2 or 3 trees are going to be kind of rough and tough, and it could be leaning, and it could be, okay, who handles the lights, who takes the tree out of the trailer or the truck. And once you get down the pattern of who does what coming out of the trailer, the truck, or whatever it may be, it's just going to go really smooth. And it's just one of the more enjoyable events that I look forward to, that the neighbors look forward to. Everybody's playing Christmas music, and we're doing this for such a good charitable event, the SATS Foundation, and more importantly, we're doing it for all of the SATS families out there that, like the Valene family, have gone through a situation that they've been impacted by, and we couldn't be more honored to do this for such a special individual who continues to thrive. Her spirit continues to live on by doing this, and I hope that you can do it as well.